Saudi Arabia now says Jamal Khashoggi was killed in premeditated murder.
This post received a score of 32,840, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The world, Saudi Arabia, did you brutally murder a journalist in cold blood for talking shit? Saudi Arabia, no. No 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 well yes. A bit.
Saw, a bit, very small stabs, Little too happy with Bonesaw. It's mistake. We're human.
I'm reading this in the Norwegian accent from Norseman.
I will rip them to tiny, tiny pieces. That's why I brought this tiny, tiny knife.
Jarlvarg fingered my urethra. Did he really? Well no not really, but it sounds like something he would do.
Well, I guess the prince will be stepping down, as he will obviously be taking responsibility.
Greater than I had no idea this was going on. These people must be punished. Prince in control of an absolute monarchy.
Plenty of other monarchs floating around. In fact, Bonesaw wasn't even next in line to take the throne. Depending on how demented the king is and how much internal opposition there is against Bonesaw, he could be replaced. I mean, he's proven to be ineffectual at either A, murder and subsequent cover-up, or B, controlling his hired goons and advisors. I would think weakness, option B, is not desirable in such a brutal society.
MBS controls the king, not vice versa. He's imprisoned hundreds of members of the royal family, including some of the king's wives who oppose MBS politically. I'm not saying a coup is impossible, but MBS controls the military, so it would be difficult. This is an embarrassment and a setback to be sure, but he isn't an up-and-comer whose career can be displaced by a misstep.
He could theoretically remove his son with a one-line decree. 1. That might start a civil war inside the House of Saud and Saudi Arabia in general. 2. Salman originally settled on MBS as his favorite son because he knew succession between the generations would be challenging and MBS was a bad dude who could deal with that. If he wants it to go to his sons, as he no doubt does, he doesn't have a good candidate to replace MBS. He groomed MBS for more than a decade.
Yeah, the first thing MBS did, before all of this Western diplomacy, was solidify his internal hold on the country. Obviously the king could destabilize things, but it would be messy, and I think smart money is on MBS coming out on top. A decent chunk of the military would stay loyal to him if it came to it, and he might even get foreign aid.
Piss off enough of the upper crust and you risk something happening, even if it's simply that the rank-and-file soldiers refuse to fire on their citizens, as happened in Romanov Russia and Shah's Iran. He's pissing off the Wahhabi and the people they influence. He's pissed off some of the richest people in Saudi Arabia. He's probably pissed off a lot of the royal family.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.